It's been bringing the beats, the dancing, the outfits, everything to Hart Plaza for more than 20 years now.
The people watching is unreal. Here's a live look at Hart Plaza, where crews are working to get everything in place for Movement Music Festival tomorrow. The festival has become an annual Memorial Day weekend tradition right here in Detroit, bringing in thousands of people from all over the world to listen to some of the best in electronic music and much more.
And as we know, Detroit is the birthplace of techno, and this morning we're joined by one of the men credited with creating the music genre, Detroit's own Kevin Saunderson. So great to have you here as part of this. It's 20 years in. Does this ever get old? Does it ever get stale in any way?
Not at all. It evolves every year.
Yeah.
It's exciting every year. You have people that's been coming since the beginning, and you have new generations that are experiencing the music, the talent, the DJs, the vibe, the city.
And it's also nice to see Black artists getting the recognition they deserve in sort of being the heart and soul, the birthplace of techno music.
Yes.
What has it been like for you to watch it evolve over the last 2 decades?
Well, I mean, I'm the beginning of it, so it's quite amazing that it started here in Detroit and it went to Europe. You know, it started amongst three, myself, Juan Atkins, Derek May, and a few others, Blake Baxter. But, you know, we all Black artists pushing our creativity and talent, and it went overseas and eventually came back here and just spread like a virus throughout the world. And today, you know, Black artists, people don't know that we've created this music and had a big impact on it. And we're still around, and we have newer generations that's coming up. And so it's great to see all these years, everything is starting to come together.
And putting Detroit on the map, as it should be.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Yeah. It's good to point that out, too, because a lot of people try and take credit that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Do you, what do you think is the part of it here in Detroit that is able to attract, like you said, it went to Europe, but this is a worldwide event now where people from all over the world make a point to come here. What draws them here?
I think the curiosity of how we created this music in this city, and what's the city, what is it the city about? And the talent that has come out of here has just been amazing. So even you have a lot of DJs that are successful around the world, they still want to come touch and be a part of this festival. It's very important to them.
Yeah.
It's a respect thing too, I think. It's a combination of, and then maybe they get re-inspired, you know? I get re-inspired every year.
That's kind of what I meant with my first question, that people just get re-energized every year with it.
Yeah. What do you think of the caliber of the talent and the lineup this weekend?
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing every year, and it gets better and better. And it's nonstop. It's hard to determine who you want to see, where you want to be, and you're definitely going to have some conflicts of where you're going to go.
Yeah.
We can't be in 2 places at one time? That's
well,
not yet?
well, it's going to be hard. Even me, like Saturday, I'm not performing Saturday, but I'm going to go to check out DJ Mink's stage. I'm going to check out Carl Craig. So I got to split because they're both at the same time. So I kind of got to go over there for half and back to Carl for half, and maybe somebody else.
You'll hit the best parts of both.
Definitely.
We got to bring in our boy, Darnell.
So Kevin, this is one of my fraternity brothers, so honored to see him, man, for him to be here. But your music has been the soundtrack of my college career. Who's crossed over, who's come to you and said, you really have inspired me and made me move forward as a DJ, as an artist, who's mainstream or different type of genre? Who's come to you?
Well, I would say, I mean, there's a lot of artists I did remixes for back in the day that they were all inspired, all kind of people. Even Madonna, she was inspired by a song we did called "Ain't Nobody," and she did a song called "Like a Prayer," and it was really like kind of a rip-off of that song. So a lot of people are inspired, and even Idris Elba. I work with Idris Elba on some records, and and himself, he's also been very inspired, but many.
Yeah, well, thank you, brother. We appreciate you being here.
It is great having you
here. We appreciate what you've done and this whole movement. Excited about this weekend and everything. So
well, now I'm just excited to know more about Idris Elba. I'll say that.
Everyone is.
Go
always.
on, tell us more.
He's a good person. He's a good brother.
I bet. Thank you so much.
And there's the information on the Movement Festival this weekend, and like Kevin said, so so many different DJs to see. You're going to have to divide up your time. Divide and conquer is what you're going to have to do at Movement all weekend long.